Homeless man who shaved his head for the first time in 20 years is about to cry. When he takes out all his possessions, was rejected by the boss. The boss handed him a card. Let him pass on the goodwill. After the tramp left, the long wait for the police to issue the eviction order, because the boss's rent is months overdue. The boss begged the police for more time in tears. How can the police be insensitive? Just as the boss was forced to leave, a man in a suit walked into the shop to signal the police to calm down. The police asked for information at once. It turns out he's the new landlord of the barbershop. He bought the shop 2 days ago. The police found out the situation and chose to leave. Then the boss promised the suit man that he would pay the rent as soon as possible, but the man in the suit says he'll be rent-free. Apparently the boss couldn't believe it. Then the man in the suit began to tell the story of 20 years ago. At that time he was trampled by the bankruptcy of his company. In order to make a living, he had to apply everywhere, but he was rejected because of his scruffy appearance. Until one day, a manager gave him a chance for an interview. When he heard about my bankruptcy, the manager decided to give me a test. He put $20 in front of me. Let me get back on my feet with this old makeover. He'll give me a chance to work. So I took the money to a barbershop that doesn't look very expensive. The shopkeeper not only has no objection to me being a tramp, even to my health. Soon the shopkeeper cut my hair. Just when I took out $20 to worry about not being enough, but the owner refused to accept it. I thanked him excitedly and talk about my interview tomorrow. The shopkeeper heard that and asked me to wait a moment. I didn't expect him to give me his suit when I wanted to give him the money in return, only to be rejected again. Then he handed a card to me.
I definitely will.
A makeover. I got the job as promised. After years of hard work, I've had some success in my career. I learned about you by chance, so I'm standing here today, not just in return for the kindness you gave me 20 years ago. It is more important to fulfill the mission you have given me. Kindness is a reincarnation. The kindness you give will come back to you in the end.